Alright guys, what's up? This is going to be my first Black Ops commentary here. Coming a little late, about just about a week after the game has come out. And I just wanted to take this game, this by the way is a kill confirmed on Hijacked. It's a Warthog gameplay, nothing too fancy, nothing too exciting. It gets a little slow at times. And disclaimer, this is the first match that I've used my brand new SCUF controller, so you're going to notice a lot of wonky accuracy and a lot of what looks like very noobish, stupid movement around the map from me as I was getting used to this. And I also hadn't used, it wasn't even first prestige by the time I was using this gun, so I'm not very used to it, so bear with me on that. But I just wanted to kind of take this video here to kind of display some of what you may notice yourself while playing this game in terms of some of the bullshit deaths, some of the things that just happen in this game that are kind of unexplainable. Now, with that being said, for those of you who just think that this game is broken and it's a piece of shit, I will just throw out there that it has been known from a lot of the popular YouTubers and a lot of the community that there is a little bit of a different type of lag compensation aside from Modern Warfare 3. For those of you who don't know, lag compensation essentially just takes those people with the really bad Game Boy connections and tries to put them up to par with people that have, you know, decent internet, stuff that would allow someone to perform very well because of their good connection, and then kind of puts us at an even keel with the people who don't have such a hot connection. And it doesn't always work the way it's supposed to, and it sometimes really puts decent connection players at a bad advantage. If you want a more in-depth explanation of what lag compensation is in layman's terms, I suggest going and checking out Woody's Gamertag videos, because he does a really good job. For those of us who don't really have any kind of background in computers or coding or anything involving that. But I wanted to use this just because you are going to notice that aside from, you know, whatever deaths that happen that are my fault due to losing gunfights and such, you may see one or two deaths where, you know, you could have swore that I might have fired first, and you may even experience this yourself while you're playing the game. One thing to say about that, and for the people that may be super frustrated with this, you got to keep in mind that just like with any other game, they fix these things all the time, and hopefully they'll fix it soon and everyone can enjoy it and it'll play a little bit smoother. I know that for being someone who worked your ass off to get good at Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops or any Call of Duty game, and to step in a brand new one and know that you're doing everything you can, or at least it seems that way, and to still get stomped, it's tough. It really is tough. My next point being, if you know you're not the greatest player in the world, you really need to take a look at what it is that you could be improving before you blame the things like lag compensation and bad spawns and stuff. But me not trying to say that I am a perfect player and I haven't gotten my game at a 100%, you know, optic phase, you know, MLG status, you know, it's sometimes very easy to see how some of the things like this can affect gameplay. And, you know, for example, this game, you know, I'm playing the objective. You can see I'm not pushing too hard, but I'm also, as soon as I get closer to the higher streak here, I got a UAV Orbital VSAT and a Warthog. You see I play a little bit more conservatively just because I wasn't, matches prior to this, I wasn't thought I had the upper hand, but it wasn't always in my favor. But I've just figured you guys, if you guys haven't seen any Warthog gameplay, you would see what it does. It actually kind of sounds like a cat in a blender, and it does some strafe runs over the map, and it wipes out a few dudes. I think I get maybe about 5 or 6 kills off of it. Nothing spectacular, which in that case, if I were to run a setup, going from an Orbital VSAT to something like a Warthog, if I'm going to go that far, I'd either get I'd rather go for a Lodestar or a Swarm or Dogs or something like that. That's just my suggestion, though, because, I mean, with this map being so small, I feel like it should have decimated a little bit more than it did, but who knows? Maybe I'll try it out. I got to try it on different maps and stuff like that, but these score streaks are so hard to get. Leading me to my next point, lag compensation and learning curve aside, these guns are way different. The maps are different. Everything is different about this game. So one suggestion, honestly, and this is a mistake that I had made, if you are new to the game or maybe you're not new, you've been playing it about as long as I have, and you find yourself having trouble, one thing that I did is I jumped into some combat training. It was always one of my favorite features about Black Ops, and just kind of went through some of the maps and learned the routes a little bit. Also, the things that bug you, we all know, or for the people who have been playing this game, you'll notice that there are a lot of head glitch spots in this game, which can be a nuisance. However, if you use these head glitch spots to your advantage when you're playing an objective game like Domination, especially, and/or Hardpoint, if you take advantage of them too, you will notice that it gives you this perfect opportunity to be somewhat conservative and to sit back and rack up some score while playing the objective, or defending an objective rather, and you can build up those score streaks a little bit easier. This video is kind of more of just addressing stuff like that. For those of you who don't know, actually the main point of this was for the people that are struggling with this lag comp issue and such. A lot of people don't know this yet, but when you are in the public match menu, before you pick your core, hardcore, dominate, actually no, I'm sorry, when you pick your public match setting, right before you pick the game type you want to play, there is a way that you could tweak this this connection-based matchmaking in your favor, and that is by pressing X, and there's going to be normal, best, and any. Any is just not worth it. Normal is the one that we've been seeing through a past few Call of Duties. But the one you want, if you're having problems with this lag compensation stuff, is to select best. It takes maybe 8 or 10 seconds longer for you to get into a match, but you will see the difference. You will see yourself actually winning the gunfights that you deserve to win. And you won't be getting so many bullshit deaths where you load 4 bullets into a guy's chest and you then get shot by one, 5.7 bullet and you drop to the ground. There's that, and also, I mean, myself, I'm included in my own tip here because I found myself raging a lot at this game and being very, very frustrated. But one thing that it has taught me is, I've just been trying a lot of different class combinations and setups. I've just been trying to try things that I've never tried before, because you'd be surprised. ACOG sites, hybrid sites, target finders, all these things that might have been really line of sight inhibiting in other Call of Duties are not this way in this game. Anyway, I'll get more into detail on those things later on in the future. Just wanted to give a quick update. Please like and rate the video if you feel the need, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Peace, guys.